she enlightened many eons ago. And she has love, she has compassion, she has wisdom. So she promised want to help everyone. She is the same as a mother. Everyone's a mother. So you practicing pray to her, she come to you, she can help you, and so many informations Buddha share. So that's called more auto level Tara. And then we also have a Tanka, we have a white Tara, green Tara, and we have a 21 Tara. In the within 21 Tara, different color of Tara, different activities. So all these different Taras, Buddha shares. So this all Tara is, representative different activities. Some is more compassion, some is more love, some is more wisdom, some is magnetizing, and some is a subjugator, and some is more activities. So different ways, like benefiting, and we others, and we also practice Tara receiving different ways, benefit us. So that's why I have 21 Taras. And then, so, someone who has a strong devotion, use this 21 either Tara, Tanka, statue, object, and pray. And then many people get the aspirations filled, like desire, whatever you have desire, aspiration, pray to Tara, and they get benefit. So that many stories, people connect to the Tara, they get a blessing from Tara, and so remove obstacles, so connect to the spiritual path. Many people has experience. So that's why, people really believe the Tara is, you're practicing is truly benefiting and remove obstacles. Many people who has devotion practice, they has connections, is receive the blessings. So that's the more auto level Tara. And auto level Tara, usually people pray like want successful business, family, long life, and free from obstacles, free from fears. So, and something, wanting in this life benefit. So many people pray to Tara, and they also get benefit, receive blessings. Then inner level Tara is, so it's different. Inner level Tara. Inner level Tara is more up to our own body, inside the body, So this different meditator practitioner has a different experience, inner level Tara. So inner level Tara is a book also shares, and within our body, chakra, as long as you opened, and you can connect to Tara mandala. It's that mandala is within your body, and within ourselves, everyone has. But we cannot open our inner chakras because due to our fixations, attachment, and dualistic conceptual, and also due to negative karma, and no enough accumulation merit, no enough love, compassion. So that's why cannot open to the inner level, the deity's chakra. So that's why last night I share a little bit. Inner level Tara is within ourselves. So not only Tara, actually the Buddha's teaching has each Yadam deity talk about mandala. And meditators, which deity you connection, that mandala is you open within your. And you have your own virtual reality, your own, like experience, perceptions, not like this different experience rising from within yourself. So that is not somewhere else, actually within ourselves. Then that chakras, we mandala also usually in the teaching talk about mandala. And the mandala is like we have Tanga draw, that mandala. And then also mandala means like Buddha's palace. It's called mandala. So just auto level idea. Inner level is like every being, we have own mandala. But we cannot access to our own mandala because due to strong conceptual, dualistic conceptual thoughts, fixations. That's why when you practicing and then, have a different levels chakras, we have to go through to open to different level chakras. And if we don't go through each different level chakras, you cannot do the access to Buddha mandala chakra. And Buddha mandala chakra is a heart center and the throat center, like heart center and the throat center. The who open to in these two chakras, then there has like you have become part of that enlightened beings mandala. And many Dharma practitioners realize that has the experience. When they come back to, when they have experience, when they come back, they wrote many informations about that. And so could be we also sometimes connection to that, but when we wake up and all going to forget again, we don't have an ability to memorize. So many masters go through different journeys within inside journey chakras. Then they meet different Buddhas and different experience. They can receive teachings, and then they come back and they wrote down what they received teachings. So that is a teaching actually come from what Vajrayana teaching means. And that teaching is not to come from ordinary people. Teaching is like you access to the mandala, you open that door, you see the Buddha, you receive teaching from that Buddha, and then you come back, you can share that. So that is many sadhana, the deity practice, Yidam deity practice. This supplication Tara is one of that, because Jigten Songgon, when he reach enlightenment, means like our perception, he's free from some obstacle, something going on, then he has vision Tara. But truly, he is not in this level, like, our conceptual level. He is in the something like Buddha's mandala, Taras, mandalas, in that experience he has. In that experience when he has, so this teaching is, he received Tara and bring to us. Many master has a journey to Pema Sambhava Pure Line. So there see Pema Sambhava and there be with the Cho offering together. And then there saw the Pema Sambhava and the many Dakinis and the experience. Then they come back, they share the experience. So then there also some receive some teachings from Pema Sambhava. So right now we don't have the ability to receive teaching, because I mentioned already, we last night I also shared teaching. The lower chakra we are experiencing. And when we have a lower chakra experience, that is opened means like this is samsara. In pure perceptions rising for us. So that karmic imprint is very strong for us. And very hard to remove that karmic imprint. If we don't remove the karmic imprint, we can come back again in this, lower chakra experience, come back again. So that's why when you're going to receive teaching, usually, we visualize the teaching space is visualize. When I share the Tara, like today, like you visualize the Tara's mandala, just mentally create, I am in the Tara mandala, not in the place like Mexico, something like this, right? Just change the perception, I am the Tara feeling. And then you also look to everyone is like Tara's retinue, and teaching is coming from Tara. So that we created that, concepts or like karmic imprint, pure perception we create when you receive teaching. And then you created that. So then you get a more karmic imprint connection to the Tara's mandala and the inner level Tara mandala. So one of that method to connect to the Tara mandala. Second, like we practice Yadam deities. This all practice Yadam deity is create a karmic imprint to the deity's mandala and remove this samsara, our this ordinary concepts. And then we are mentioned already, have experience is lower chakra. So the kind of we say like we are stuck in that state. So very hard to get rid of that, lower chakra perception. Because we have attachment to that, like see right now we have attached to our life. And so we have fixations, we have attachment. And so then that's, still kept us in the samsara. Cannot go beyond the samsara, like, stay in the lower chakras. And that's why Buddha teaching first, all the teaching is like how to take care about the lower chakra. If we don't take care of the lower chakra first, then not possible to go to upper level your journey. So lower chakra is open due to negative karma. That's why we have to create good karma. And we have to release, negative karma, chant the Vajrasava practice, and confession practice, Buddhas, confession practice, Buddhas, this many practice remove the negative karma. So negative karma is we create, and that's why we have opportunity, ability to remove, we can remove our own, put effort to be removed. So when we removed our negative karma, we need support. Without support, our own ability to remove negative karma is hard, very not easy. So think about so many trees. Someone say, oh, you take down these trees, very hard to do oneself. So then you need support, something like that. You get rid of your negative karma, we need support. And the support is formed with enlightened being. So that's the reason when we going to, remove our negative karma, we chant the Vajrasava practice. Vajrasava is all the enlightened beings' confession, purifications arising to the form body. It's Vajrasava's form. So that's why you visualize the Vajrasava chant mantra is more powerful. And so if like we have our body has a drati, and there's smells rising from our body. You cannot, without your something support, you cannot get rid of your own ability, So that's why we need the water, right, to take shower. And water is a support for washing our body. Same, like we do the confession means we need support. And enlightened beings. Then you have support enlightened beings. You can get rid of negative karma easy. So then that's why we need the support, purify karma. And then long as purify karma, you have ability to go, could be up. And then many, of course, preliminary practice. Going to the Buddha mandala means so many levels you have to practice through, go through. Some people easy to connect to, I enlightened chakras, very easy. And most people hard. Also due to the previous love karma too. Some, like previous karma is good connections in this life, very easy to wake up. And someone does negative things in this life, then not possible to into right direction your conscious. The conscious is always go to wrong directions, like lower realms experience, more suffering experience. So that's why we know. So when people create a negative karma, they die extremely suffering, extremely fear. That means the negative karma taken to the lower realms. And people who has love, compassion, and benefit others when they die, and peacefully die, happily die, no fears. So that means their conscious have, go through the right path journey, right directions. And so main point, if long as you go to right directions, then we need generate love, compassion, practice, Dharma protectors. Dharma protector in the prayer also mentioned all the time, Dharma protector. So that's also within our self body. The protector means protecting your sacred chakras, your protecting your inner chakras. And actually our own, we don't know it is our own protector. And we have to use auto level protector and connect to our inner, our own protector. And then Dharma protector recognize you, they let you go into your own mandala. And the Dharma protector not recognizing you, still we cannot go through. So that's the reason, in each Buddha mandala has a guru, yadam, darkness, Dharma protectors, Dharma guardians, all the different layers. So that's all this layer is within our own body, chakras. And then Dharma protector let you go into your higher chakra, and then you have ability to see your own yadam deity. Because see your own yadam deity means deity is within ourselves. And we don't know that. We always has, but we do know that. Then you open to in that chakra, and you have ability to access to your own, mandala states. So, and this phone has many apps, right? If no internet, no batteries, then I cannot go any apps. Not possible to go into any apps. So apps many apps means same as you have many deities, mandalas within yourself. Okay. So think about I have Facebook, I have I don't have a TikTok, but I have what is another called WhatsApp and another one. gram, see, which one we more use? So WhatsApp, okay, WhatsApp. Then it's when you are opening the phone, easily go to the WhatsApp. And some apps are don't open like maybe monthly, even it's there. Similarly, when you access to your own chakra, you go to directly to the which one you practice daily. That is naturally opened. And others even there, but maybe still connections, and maybe you're going to open. It is there. So same, phone has all these different apps. But without internet, without better, you cannot go into any apps. Then this is just a physical like object. So same is like right now our bodies, ordinary bodies like that. We don't wisdom, wisdom's internet Wi-Fi. We do battery is low in the compassion. So then you don't see what you have. So you have, but you don't know what you have. You cannot see. So no, you say I don't have because no battery, no internet. I can say like I don't have anything inside here. It's no cannot see. Then we say better I don't have anything, right? So that's the same. Right now we cannot access to that because without wisdom and compassion. So long as these two arising, you have access to all your spiritual journey within yourself. You have your own virtual reality. You can have your own universe within yourself. So that's the many these Dharma practitioners experience. And that's the Buddha Shakyamuni. He know all this in our spiritual journey chakras. So he share, but he more focused for beginners for lower chakra. Because if you don't take care of lower chakra, talk about others like not beneficial. And people don't believe, And then you lower chakra we have experience, you talk and about that, it's more easy to understand. That's why it's Buddha share more teaching is like cause and effect. And then love and compassion. So many these teachings share because this practice helps you go to journey to inner your higher level chakras. Do you believe that you have that or no? Okay, so that's good. Your belief. And no, it's our chakra is a kind of seed, not ripening. And the ripening need practice. So different deities practice mantras. That you use mantras, practice yadam deities. You really feel blessing into your body. Same is like this plant receiving the water. And you really connect to your yadam deity prayer, and you feel all this blessing into yourself, like, or it's like your wing and channel, chakra, seeds are ripening. You can feel that. And that's why when you arrive compassion, your energy is different. When you anger arise, your energy is totally different. The negative emotion when rising, your energy is become holding, stuck. So, like the feeling, two different feelings there when you practice, no practice, okay? So when you arrive with like love, compassion, like your mind is the same as water become. And like same is like clean, beautiful weather, like you have that experience, and when you have an emotion rising within yourself, your mind is the same as ice block, and spaces become clouds, thunders. So then think about beautiful weather or thunder, clouds. What the difference? When you have beautiful weather, you can see far away, like you enjoy. And the same, like your when you have love, compassion rising, and the positive energy, this dharma qualities rising yourself, you are joy, happy, very clear your mind, and your energy is beautiful. And then also your mind seems water. Okay, so water, then you can swim in, you can use to cook the food, you can use everything, whatever you want. And you can make tea, you can make coffee, you can do whatever you need, right? Change. You can take shower. See, it's beautiful, right? And then when you have negative energies, all this water is the same as become ice block. Same, like then your mind becomes same as ice block, and every positive energy is stuck. You cannot move, cannot go through, everything's blocked. So right now, we are stuck in the blocked ice block. Okay. So we have to merge our own ice block. Then you can journey to move into your, your mind, move to inside your journey, higher chakras. And we know the negative energy rising. Some most negative people don't recognize, don't feel. It's people who practice the Dharma always, and the negative emotion rising, they're kind of so bad energy, like almost vomit, can be vomit and can be sick, and its energy start, holding, and really bad experience, extremely negative, bad suffering experience. Not really, get sickness, but negative energy, that energy feeling you get, kind of focusing yourself. So people who do all the time negativity, they don't feel that. They don't recognize that. Do you understand what I'm talking? Okay. And then someone, okay, see, you practicing, then, loving kindness, like someone practice Dharma, this Dharma thing, like teen quality, we said that rising from your body, your feeling, your every inside your body is waking, and you get everything is become different experience. So then that person like create enlightened, nirvana, I think, within where they are, exactly that place is become called nirvana. So that naturally happen for these practitioners. And then see the Dharma strong practitioner create a negative a little bit, that really fear that right moment there. People always negative doing, they don't fear negative, they don't create a negative karma. No feelings.
Transformarla. Cuando una persona no practica, esas energías ni siquiera las siente.
Could be like same as alcoholics, right? Alcoholics always drunk, but they don't recognize they are drunk. All the time drink, right? So I think similar there, people who all the time create a negative karma, they are already negative alcoholic. Okay, that's great. I need support. Oh, it's a different one today.
This is more like a
Traveler.
Chinese.
After party.
Antonella.
Uh, so then, what I'm talking about, I'm forget everything. Alcoholic, okay, alcoholics, negative alcoholics, spiritual alcoholics too. Positive alcoholic, some has a negative alcoholic. Oh. Mm. So then, this you this enlightening quality energies is open to like all your channel when what I mentioned. Same is like this plants receive the water, and the practice is really open to your all this your own wing chakra. This inner your so that's right now we don't recognize it. They're always going to open. So then you have like the one exercising with yourself. So that's what experience has like two different levels. Some has like connect to Yadam deity states, and then you are part of that. You have bliss, joy. You can receive directly also teaching from that Buddha. Which Buddha enlightening being. You have connections. You feel joy, bliss, and no any like negative energy in that exist in that state. You can feel like also you can have many other beings. That's a experience rising for more Yadam deity practitioners who practice always Yadam deity means like Tara, Chinreze, Medicine Buddha, and Vajrasa, Jeshri, all these different Buddhas you practice. You can do access to in that chakra, each these apps, I mentioned about the phone, you into the app, you can journey to like same that you have experience rising. So that's why this Buddha is not somewhere else, it's really within ourselves. And we have to discover this Buddha, and we need the support to discover our own Buddha. That's why we need auto level, Tara, Chinreze, Manjushri, this enlightening things we need. So that helps supporting and discover your own Tara, your own Manjushri, your own Chinreze. And then some people always meditate Mahamudra, and that's the last time we shared this Tara, the first application Tara. Remember? First one, a subject to Dharma Dhartu, right? So I think you remember or no? See, I'm born mother Dharma Dhartu. You already have memorized. Wonderful. That's I want. Long as you have this memorized, then I told you last night, I don't know, I told you that you always have this practice with you. So that's why it's very important to memorize these prayers. I have to memorize English. I have memorized Tibetan. When I share teaching, no benefit to me. Because I'm talking about English, right? So then I have to log the book again. Someone chant the English, I can follow. Without the book, I can follow. But when I share the teaching, I have to log the book. And in the realm of the Ambo, Mother Dharma Dharma, last night share you these laws. So this merging our own ice below. Last night I shared with you, right? I just told you like we are same as ice below, right? No ordinary. These delusions, so strong fixation we have. And we have to merge our, fixation, grasping. And so you, in the realm of Ambo, Mother Dharma Dharma, you look to yourself, you really see you are not truly exist. Only you that you get the experience, you are free from fears. You can easily thoughts. You can be easily free from your anger emotions. Because when you look to yourself, you are and the self not exist. Then who's going to anger? Who's going to get fears? Who's going to create afflictive emotions? No one there exists. So you get the within yourself. You are in the become space, and then this boundaries cannot block you. And then already I told you the ice blocks melting into the water. You can swim in the water. You enjoy. Fears become very peacefully, and no any thoughts rising. You are really enjoy like kind of like mind is peace and you can resting and you can create service like true peaceful. Sometimes people say I need it peaceful. I want to be myself. I don't think so. You can create peace for yourself. Long as you not control your thoughts. So how can you get peaceful? You don't control the thoughts. Your mind is crazy, create thoughts, afflictive emotions. Then how you going to create peaceful? Body not going is we say not going to create peaceful. Peaceful means mind have to create peaceful. Understand? So mind is very important. We have to take care of mind. We take care of body very good way because we take shower all the time. We go to yoga, gym, exercise, hiking. I'm also good to do that way. But that's also important. We have to take care, but we don't take care of the mind. We don't have balance. If you take care of your mind, then you are really good balance. If someone take care all the time mind, if you don't take care of the body, that's also, not that. It's great, but in the, body is not healthy, it's not that pleasant. In Tibet, many practitioners is also no balance. Take care of mind, but they don't take care of body. Many practitioners don't take care of the body. And in Western here, I mean, like our like us, we take care so much body. Where's Lorenzo? He's one of that. Okay, so we have to take care body. No, we have to take mind too, right? And if you don't take care of the mind, when you get into your bed, you are not there. You have beautiful, comfortable your bed, that you don't get any comfort. Actually, we create, or it's like we want. When we ready to use, we don't use regularly. Mind's not there, and mind's not there, then you don't receive anything like comfort. So long as you have a thing about the thoughts going on, you have good, very beautiful comfort bed. You can receive that or not? I don't think so, right? Your mind's going somewhere else. You are not there, and your mind is afflicted emotion. You have beautiful home, you have beautiful, then you don't receive that. You don't recognize you have that. You are not there actually. So that's why, you know, if we wanted to create a good peaceful means, we have to take care of our mind. And this one is one of very powerful solution. This is my exercise yoga, like saying the body, this I take care of my body. Mind. In of the Ambo, Mother, Dharma, Dharma. And this then directly look to our mind and resting. And then I can get peaceful. You know, I can go let go of thoughts. Without this prayer, I cannot get peace myself. Because I have lots of thoughts. My mind is a monkey mind. I think you too. You know, we have so much thoughts, right? Every single day, so many thoughts rising. Good is thoughts is not a physical object. Otherwise, we don't have room to put. So many thoughts rising every moment. And you use this, you can stop your thoughts. Then you have to contemplate, you know, again and again. Think about this in the realm of Ambo, Mother, Dharma, Dharma. Then rest in mind peacefully. Then you get to, you don't recognize the thoughts, emotions, where they go. So some days, like we have so much clothes in the space, right? Dissolve space. We don't know where they go. And emotions naturally dissolved. And then you have really peaceful. Then even you don't have the comfort, like physically, you know, your bed and the home, but your mind is very peaceful. Long as your mind is very peaceful, everything is peaceful. Then everything is great. If the mind is not peaceful, then whatever we have is not that. So that's this first sentence. Like yesterday, also share lots. Then by the Reverend Mother Deity Tara, like you know, second verses you read, your fear Tara is within yourself. That helps you, like I shared teaching long time already, talk about the chakra, like all these energies working within yourself. So that time then you feel Tara is within your body. Long as you have that experience, you true happiness. She bestows happiness all sentient beings. And then the second verse says, I'll go a little bit fast, okay? Second verse says, no realizing oneself is a Dharmakaya. We have our own true natural home. Yesterday I shared with you, we have every individual, our own reality. Have that state, no reality called free from all the concepts. Mind is already that, but we don't stay in our own true natural state. Always we are in the delusions. And this you chant no real Dharmakaya. We know we have Dharmakaya, our own natural home. So we have to go back to our own natural home. If you practicing these verses, really help you to push you into your own natural states. So that's why you have to contemplate again and meditate, create a habituate. The minds of sentient beings are all about negative emotions. We know everyone has emotions. We recognize we also have emotions. So you really know you have emotion. You see your emotion. They are last night I shared with you. You can love yourself, you compassion to yourself. And also we know everyone has emotion. So arise compassion to others. These beings wandering in samsara, my mother, so we know all the beings are actually used to our parents, mothers. So with supplication to Tara, deity of great compassion, then the inner is a compassion. We started level Tara, inner level Tara, right? So no, the true like Tara is like our non-duality nature state is a true Tara. And when it arises true compassion, is that compassion is called Tara. And if the meaning of Dharma is not born in one's heart, one just follow the words of conventional meaning, we have these problem issues because we don't have Dharma truly born in heart. Dharma is born in heart means always love arise, always compassion arise. And then fixation, self-grasping rising, then Dharma is not in the mind stream. So Dharma is in our mind stream, loving compassion is rising. Without Dharma, loving compassion within our mind, then we just the words of conventional meaning. Then we don't have essence of the Dharma. Essence of Dharma is compassion. Without that, then we just follow the words again. And say, I'm going to benefit others, also just words. And we say, going to doing good things, I'm meditating, I'm practicing, that is words without so that's why always we have to create compassion within our mind stream. We are but Dulu's philosophical views and the Dhammas. We follow through words and so strong fixation to the tradition. Tradition means like our own practice. We cannot so attach fixation to that. If you fixation to your own practice, then you naturally hit to others' tradition or practice. So that's why we have to let go of fixation to our own practice. Then that is a supplicate mother Tara, perfect wisdom. Tara means wisdom, because we know what is right, what is wrong, what is we have to adopting, what is discarding. Discard, I think. So that's the last thing we share. Then here, it is difficult to understand our mind's mind. This is very beautiful. Okay, it is difficult to understand our own mind's Buddha's mind. Very, very difficult to our mind's Buddha's mind. Do you know what it means? And to say yes. Please let me know. Sometimes I really don't know what means Buddha's mind. He said he knows. I want to hear that. Okay. So then I have to share, I think. He said he knows, but he let me share. And it is different under our mind's Buddha's mind. Always have conceptual thoughts, right? And then very hard to know non-duality means, non-dual. And you meditate, your mind goes like many stages, goes like very gross level to subtle level, go down to subtle level. It takes long time, so that's why hard to understand. If it's like same is river rushing down the gorges, and then very hard to know ocean not moving. Big difference, right? River rushing down the gorges is stone falling fast, and our minds like that. Then you meditate, your mind is called river Ganges, means like slow down, like big rivers. Big rivers go slow. Your mind is slow down, and then you reach to like some levels, like you understand your mind, Buddha's mind. The river is reuniting the ocean. So, and then you have different experience. So that's not easy to know our mind is Buddha's mind, because we are always in the dualistic conceptual state. We don't know the what means no duality. The experience is not easy to rise. Then seeing natural mind, but not familiarizing with its true practice.
you have a teaching like Mahamudra teaching, Dzogchen teaching, which we have like special teachings. Also in this Supplication Tara teaching, this right now is Mahamudra, is introducing, talk about the mind. So you could be, you have seeing natural mind means like you really sometimes fear that no duality, like no conceptual, but not familiarized through practice. If you know practicing, even you can connect to some levels due to some, condition, have you maybe glimpse, like, or say, I have glimpses. Well, I heard that, I trust that people say that, because glimpse means like I'm seeing some, like, like moment, no thoughts, glimpse, like, like no thoughts, and really pure states. That then I ask explain, they say cannot explain. So that's the called, I think is called the Buddha's mind is. And then you ask question again, do you have that experience again? They say no, I get once, then I didn't get again. So that why is we don't get again, because we don't have familiarizing through practice. And sometimes teaching you receive, you kind of understand that. Okay, so then when you meditate, you sometimes fear that, but then after you go back to worldly activity, you try to go back again and get access to in that level. So that's why when we start things, I share the teaching, the duality here in the Chara code is actually had some dreams, no duality Chara. And so then that, level is like your mind really going into subtle level, and no create like any object subject separate. So that's the called Buddha's mind. Some people get experience but couldn't go back to again. Some people experience, they wanted to go back again. Then people has fixations. I wanted to get experience. Long as you have fixation, long as you have expectations, you never get again. So that's why that state is like called glamsy or something, is like rising, is without expectation, without effort, and just you meditate and relax, you naturally, cause condition rising, you can be getting that experience. So that experience you have to, through practice, and you need to get more, more into that. Then you have truly, believe and trust, or like, because you have your own experience, and then when you read the teachings, you right there is, you recognize what is just this teaching is talking about. If you for this like in the sir, put your map, so you the map, okay, yeah, this is there, this is there, like that kind, like when you read in this supplication Tara prayers, you right away you feel that energy. And sometimes like you get just a little bit relax your mind, look to your mind, you momently, you get this experience, some risings. So that's the we have to create through the practice. Then we are lost in a wholesome worldly activity. We are lost. We lost in a wholesome activity means we always lost. We're doing all the time worldly activity, right? So that's we lost. Then this loss is, like longer way, like I'm beginning less time until no, we lost. Many times lifetimes we lost. So short way think about loss means moment to moment we lost. This is very, useful, or like this prayer is, this sentence is very powerful. Create a mind for awareness. We are wholesome worldly activity. You meditate, you read that, you recognize I'm deluded. Usually you don't recognize we are deluded. Yeah. And now you read this one, you recognize that you are deluded, you naturally looking into your mind, nature. And then moment you can go to your non-duality states. If you meditate, if we don't practice meditate, then we are lost in our some worldly activity. Yeah, I just like lost, I'm doing this activity, that activity. Yeah, I'm lost. Lost means like you think like just some worldly activity doing, I'm lost, I'm not practicing Dharma. Very gross thinking.
Tampoco sirve de mucho cuando
In lost means, okay, I have delusions. No, I'm deluded. So no, that moment you look to your mind, you get into no duality states. Long as you get in there, you're not lost. We can lost like many lifetimes, but you can get back in each moment again. So that's we have to like create often and often, through like mind, read that sentence and log to mind and going back to our non-duality, non-conceptual mind. Have to go back to again and again. You create that often and often, then this prayer is very useful and very powerful, very benefit. Then wherever you go, so whatever you're doing, you always can go back to your own natural state. So long as you have the awareness, then you don't have to sit down meditate. You running, you can look to your mind peacefully, stay, If you can do that, then you're running, exercise is not really tired. Very easy to do. I have that feelings. When I'm hiking, if I do that, and when I get in the airplane, I do this, like, use this one, like stay in the airplane, like meditate. It's when, arrive airplane, I'm never tired. But watch a movie and thoughts a lot coming out. And when you arrive, place, destination, then extremely tired. So as long as you use this, you can hiking, you can swimming, you can running on the road, you can drive in the car, you lay down into your bed. So all is a meditation become. So that's why you don't forget we are lost in our wholesome worldly activity. Means this helps you, we are lost, you can go back into your own mind nature. Supplicate Mother Tara of perfect mindfulness, please protect us. No, with supplication to Tara, Tara is perfect mindfulness. And this one is very beautiful again. So how to become very beautiful means supplicate Mother Tara of perfect mindfulness. When you recognize you are lost, that's recognition that mindful is looking into your mind, you into your mind, no duality states. And then that recognition, awareness is a visualized form of Tara. You understand that the recognition, awareness is rising to the form body Tara. So then Tara is like, okay, like, oh, okay, maybe in the kind of energy in front of you, and actually rising from your mind, this mindful awareness is rising. It's very beautiful. You can, do this, like same as like good swim, like how to say swimmer. Maybe like same is okay, like good surfers, or how to say the okay
Surfer.
surfer. I can do this very good way, but today my pronunciation no good. You have become good surfer, right? Surfer, and you use these verbs very beautifully. And similarly, when you have thoughts rising, you apply mindful awareness. This thought is become transforming to kind of awareness, mindful. That take to your mind, nature, and then that is transformed to the Taras form. And then you feel arising really strong devotion in your mind, because Tara saved me every moment, like kind of like it's like delusion states. Tara saved me, and you feel that this awareness is transforming to the Tara. So that's the same as like good suffers using the words and exercise, and lots like that going into the water, but in the top of the water again, right? The first, like we see that like they are under the waves, but like another reason, the top of the waves come back. So that way, like you kind of like under this afflictive emotion thoughts, but then awareness bring you that transforming to Tara's form body. Do you understand what I'm sharing? Kind of, do you understand, right? Okay, so you must be good surfer. I can't surfer, I cannot pronunciation, that's why correctly. Then we go to the next one. Next one is the absolute nature of mind is self-rising.
La naturaleza de la mente humana por sí
No good wisdom. The absolute nature of mind is self-rising. So when you chant this absolute nature of mind self-arising, if you meditate, you can look to really onto your mind again. And absolute nature of mind. Nature of mind means like no thoughts, no afflictive emotion. So that's called nature of mind, right? And the space is like no clouds, no thunder, no instant. That's called. And same, like the mind nature means no thoughts, no afflictive emotions, no fixation, grasping, and that is called nature of mind. And it's called absolute nature of mind. Self-arising, always there within ourselves, never lost even moment. So when you read this one, and you can go back to your mind nature, and you see your own nature is always there. It's when you read this one, all the thoughts, afflictive emotion is like become transformed, dissolved. The all clouds, rain, thunders dissolved to the space. And same, thoughts, afflictive emotion, this all grasping, fixation rising from mind. But when you chant this absolute nature of mind, self-arising, all is dissolved. So you feel it's really joyful and peaceful rising when you do this chanting. You have to read again and again. So this Gartiano Boche gave me homework. He told me 100 times to do every day. So the absolute nature of mind is self-arising. No Buddha wisdom. So when this chant again, you know, like every moment connect to your mind nature. You can bring back yourself. Actually, we are always lost. We are not with our, you know, with the body and the breath. You know, where we are right now, you are there, but it could be you're not here. Who knows? I can see only your body. So sometimes your reaction, like your, you know, I can feel you are there, but you know, could be moment you can be lost. So when you lost, you know, we cannot see because your mind we cannot see. You know your mind, but we don't know each other the mind. So that's what this period really bring you back yourself. And when you chant this nature of mind, severizing no Buddha wisdom, it's very powerful. Thoughts, afflictive emotion, all is transformed to wisdom. So our mind is the same as the sun. Sun is always there. Sun never has a rise. Sun never has a sunset. And the sun is never affected by clouds. Sun is always shining. You know, our natural mind is always there, never lost. You know, I'm beginning this time until we have. We don't recognize we have because due to our these afflictive emotions, we kind of like you know, we always are lost. But when you read this sentence, nature of mind severizing, you can go back to your own nature always. Nature is always open for you, your own nature, and never separate. So you can meditate any single moment, like, you know, sometimes ask questions like when actually meditate. You can meditate 24 hours because your nature is always there, never lost. So that's why I call self-arising, no door Buddha wisdom. Your emotion cannot destroy your self-arising, no door Buddha wisdom. Your suffering cannot destroy your no door self-arising, no door Buddha wisdom. Always, that's why it's rising. Okay, and some, we know people have so much negative karma. You know, they create a negative karma. Their person also scared. This one is there. This one means like absolute natural mind is self-arising. It's always there. That person, but they have very strong obstacle, very hard to know. Like some people are going to take eons to recognize because there's no any connections. So, you know, like people who create very huge negative karma in this world, there are no connections, many lifetimes, eons, no connections. Self-arising, no Buddha wisdom. So, who don't have a negative karma that much, and who has like some karmic connection brings into connect with this no Buddha wisdom. And then yet because of habitual grasping to dualistic conception, so we have this habitual grasping. Do you have that habitual grasping? Okay, so we have habitual grasping to dualistic conception. We have very strong this dualistic conception. And last night I shared with you, you know, when you wake up, you always wake up and self. Actually, there's a, you know, first moment rising, no duality. But it's too subtle, too short. And we didn't recognize that. And when you wake up, it's called delusion already. Long as you have and the others, like, you know, your mind's already fixation to external object. So it's already deluded. That's the, you know, like, I'm beginning last time. we deluded means, the pro-model Buddha, Buddha Vajratara or King the Zambo we call. So that Buddha never deluded. When that nature is rising for everyone, rising, and he recognized and enlightened, never deluded is called pro-model Buddha means. Another pro-model Buddha, we always have that. We always have that, but all these delusions we didn't recognize. And then how long we deluded? Deluded is like called eons already deluded, like I'm beginning less time because think about 24 hours, no beginning, no end, like cyclic existence. That's why I call no beginning. So we say we deluded I'm beginning less time means like no really beginning, no end, cyclic existence. So within one day is you can think like one lifetime. Within 1 day, you can think same is like think about 1 eons. So like cyclic existence. That's why I call you cannot find where it's beginning first. So then it's possible to end. But generally samsara no end, like cyclic existence like this. Then there's a like individually can be individually, so who practicing, who realize this is seven arising known Buddha wisdom, then the free from that law. And generally samsara is this term, you cyclic existence kept going, so like 24 hours, 1 day is kept going, right? So that's why we have a very strong habitual grasping dualistic conception. We are bound by it no matter what we do. So we have that strong fixation, karmic imprints. When you wake up, even we have a very subtle no duality shining, but we don't recognize, kept going again. And then whole day is deluded. And then next morning when you wake up, it's like waking up subtle level states is called no duality, like kind of very short time, and then go back to again dualistic states. So the good meditators when in the morning wake up, and then they hold that, no dual awareness, they can hold that, they recognize that is the dharma kayas, nature of mind, and they can stay that. Who can stay that? Then when they die, and then they can liberate. Or in the pardo, death part. When die and for death pardo is liberate. So who practice a yadam deity, and then even you don't recognize this non-duality short moment rising, you don't recognize appearance is rising, dualistic appearance rising, you recognize that all is a dualistic appearance is like Haras form body, example. Then all these dualistic perceptions dissolve to Yadam Deity's form, and then you can have ability to realize, to liberate. So that's why in the Pardo states, pretty different level liberation states. First, it's called Dharmakaya liberation. Dharmakaya liberation, like if you meditate right now in this time, Mahamudra, and then you can hold your awareness, you can stay in the non-duality, you meditate, you create that habituate. Then when we die and the conscious, separate from mind, body, and then conscious, like, let's say, like kind of loose, unconscious. So there some people wake up 3 days after, some people wake up 1 day after, we don't know how long. Wake up, just generally they say 3 days after wake up. But meditators never unconscious. When the laws separate body and mind and liberating. And so then they're, rising the nature first. So they're meditators knowing that is non-duality, true nature. then they can stay in that state. It's called liberation to Dharmakaya and enlightened in that state. Second one is then when you do know that state, then all the delusions rising again, like appearance. In the Pardo, the appearance is rising, and if you practice a Tara and the Chinrez, the Yadam deities, then become the form is arising, the Yadam deities form. And then you liberate to Sambhonakaya states, means like deities of mandala. And you don't have to take birth again. And we don't have that any level to like, this two is the highest level to realization, rising. Then if we don't have that, and then when we die, we get deluded, then some, in the Pardo, some teachers have us, like, they're telling us, you are lost in the Pardo, you are deluded, you have to recall your own practice. And we practicing these different Yadam deities and meditating, even we don't, our own ability, we don't have to liberate in the Pardo, and someone helping us, telling us again, you have to recognize what you did practice during the lifetime. So, there's a practice of power and transformation, conscious, or focus a Tara. And the thing about the Tara, you practice a Tara, you have empowerment Tara, you practice a Tara, you have transformation Tara, something like that, someone teaches telling for the Pardo beings. And then if you practice in that lifetime, you can recall again. And then you can liberate. You don't have to take birth. So that's called Nimanakaya liberation. And so that's the kind of, in the Pardo, we have an opportunity to liberate too. So even, in this lifetime, we cannot liberate ourselves, but in the Pardo, we have opportunity, ability to liberate. If you practice in this lifetime. So then that is Supplicate Mother Tara with no dual wisdom, please protect us. So Tara means like no duality. Wisdom is absolute Tara. That is always within ourselves, no somewhere else. And we have to recognize that. So then long as you recognize that, and then we can have opportunity to liberate ourselves. So that verses is very important too. Then the number 6, although we abide in the perfect meaning of absolute truth. So we have this, absolute nature of self-rising, non-Buddha wisdom. We always have, but we knowing that, we don't recognize that. So then we are right now in the dualistic state. And the dualistic states, we have to follow the karma cause and effect. Even truly, we have a Buddha nature, we are Buddha, but we not knowing, we don't realize that. That's why we are right now in the dualistic states. We have to follow the cause and effect. So that's why we do not understand the interdependence of cause effect on the relative level. And in the relative level, we have to take care, cause and effect. Negative karma, not let your conscious go to journey to upper levels, upper chakras, what I mentioned, And the negative karma always hold you lower chakra. And the lower chakra is a suffering. So that's why we have to, take care and release our negative karma. Then we are ignoring about the true reality of phenomena. We have ignorant, because we don't know. We don't know the cause and the effect too. Even, every single being wants happiness, but we create all the time causes of suffering. And we also want happiness, but chasing happiness, we don't create like true happiness. Like, we always chasing happiness as an external object. External object happiness is a very temporary. True happiness is rising from within our mind stream, not somewhere outside, right? So then think about all these human beings. looking happiness, all with looking happiness is external object. And that's why no one has true happiness.
Siempre la felicidad.
Yesterday we talked to like 120 million Mexico, right? Mexicans. Who has true happiness? You cannot give any name, anyone names. So that means that everyone looking happiness, outer level, external. And we went to looking happiness as a wrong direction. So we have to look happiness as a, like inside, in the within our own mind. Do you understand? Do you believe that or no? I really believe that. I recognize, but I also get deluded all the time. So, and it's this Tara, especially this, supplication Tara is really save life. Save life means save every single day, like from delusion, fears, emotions. You really, this helps to bring back to your, like happiness, bring happiness. So that's why we are ignorant about the true reality. We have ignorant, but long as you have this teaching, if you use this practice, you can make, like change your life or better your life than who don't have practice in the teaching. This really helps your minds, bring you joy and happy, save you every moment. When you have afflictive emotion, you read this whole supplication Tara, your mind really connect to that afflictive emotions. You don't recognize where they goes and just dissolved. When you have fears, you read the supplication Tara, you meditate, fear is dissolved. The fear is become transformed to like more blessed way. And emotion rising, emotion dissolved. You also appreciate emotions because emotion bring you really true happiness within your mind. So when I have emotion, I read this supplication Tara mentally, meditate, and then emotions like kind of like dissolved. Emotion this is become rising to the more blessed way, and then I appreciate emotions because without emotion, I'm not going to practice. I don't think Tara this supplication is important, so I think I don't need. So then when emotion rising, so I need. Do you understand? And so then when we have a suffering, and so use this practice, suffering also become close to happiness. Then appreciate the suffering again. So this practice is really changing your life. If you use, if you talk about like, okay, I like red Tara, I like green Tara, I want white Tara, whatever you talk, and still you're going to suffering. And still emotions are going to rising. And the best is just practice the supplication Tara. And doesn't matter which Tara, all Tara is within this supplication prayer. That's why if you like red Tara, you just think red Tara and practice supplication Tara. This prayer. You like white Tara, use white Tara and practice supplication. You like the green Tara, you use green Tara. You visualize the green Tara, practice supplication. Every Tara, you can use like this is the same as water. Tara or different is like coffee, tea. Tea has so many different teas, right? So then you have choice. Long as you have water, you can make any tea, any different kind of coffee. So long as you have this supplication Tara, then you can apply any Tara. So if you don't have water, then you say, I like this tea, don't like this tea. You have 100 teas, no useful. Or this tea is no useful. Do you think so? So same, you talk about like different taras, 100 different taras. Without you this practice, then no benefit. Okay, so now the last one, please more patient, okay, joyful effort. Don't go to first step. Like the nature of space, which is beyond all conceptual limits. So our mind is, when your mind is no fixation, your mind is the same as space. And when your mind is no fixation attached to anything, then you have a Wi-Fi internet. You can connect to anyone. So you don't have boundaries, become free from that. Then the reality of all condition phenomena is not different from that. Actually, when your mind is free from attachment, fixation, not only your mind is become same as space. Everything is become same as space, emptiness. So emptiness, you cannot make emptiness like this tree is emptiness, this house is emptiness, like you meditate, long as you no fixation your mind, no attached to anything, all these phenomena is naturally emptiness. So you are already free from that concept. And so that's why the here says that the reality of all condition phenomena are not different from that. It's the same as space. But there are disciples on the path who do not realize it. We are right now on the relative level, we don't know that. When we have a very strong fixation, attachment, we do know that. So I mentioned we don't have a battery, we don't have a Wi-Fi, internet, we don't know what, we have many apps, we don't know we have that. Salike mother para of perfect enlightenment of the three kayas, please protect us. So with supplication to Tara is called three kayas. Three kaya is, Dharma kaya is mind, nature, emptiness as a Dharma kaya. And then Sambhona kaya, you visualize yourself as a Tara, you are Sambhona kaya. And the Nirmana kaya is you practicing yourself as a Nirmana kaya. So that's also the three different kayas we can call. But another level, your mind is emptiness, is called Dharma kaya. Your mind is present clarity, is called the Sambhona kaya. This present clarity and emptiness inseparable is called Nirmana kaya. So three kaya is also actually within your own mind, not separate. So then that means like you are enlightened, reach to enlightenment. Okay, so now we finish the teaching. Thank you. So now if you have questions.
¿Tienen preguntas?
Hello, Zom Sangha. Lots of patience with Zom Sangha. Kashi Dele, everyone.
Jasitale, thank you so much, Kempula.
Thank you. Have a good evening, everyone, in the Zom Sangha. Go sleep too late for you guys.
Thank you, Kempo.
Bye.
Muchas gracias, Kempula.
Thank you, Kepo.
Gracias.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening. Glad we could join to receive the teachings. How beautiful. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, daily practice, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So I know I'll see a lot of you there. That's great. Yeah.
That'd be best. You're unstoppable. Thank you. A lot of teaching.
Great teaching. Thank you. So fun. Hi, Fabian. Hi, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Hi.
David.
Kira. Have a great day at night.
You too, Debbie.
You too, everybody.
What's that? Did you talk to me? Were you saying something, Kira?
I said thank you so much, Debbie.
Oh, you're so welcome. And I've got I have to message you. I think I got to get some links to you. So I'll check that message. Okay. Thanks,
Awesome.
everybody. Bye. Good morning,
Thank you, everybody.
Soma.
Yeah.
Bye.
Some